I grew up in Cambodia. When I was a kid, landmine victims were everywhere. When I got an opportunity to move to Canada, I find that landmine is not the norm, that kids doesn't have to fear for their life when they walk to school, and that's what encouraged me. My name is Richard Lim. I'm an engineer and my goal is to eradicate landmine.
To do that, Richard had to think big, robot big. He put together a team of like-minded techies and got to work building this. A remote-controlled excavator that can dig out landmines without triggering the detonator.
My team have shared the same passion. That's what brought us together. We want to build something that will make a difference.
With 60 million landmines estimated to be littered across nearly 80 countries, most being removed by hand, they could make a huge difference.
Currently, landmine organization across the world is sending the miner with a hand shovel to dig out the landmine, which is not only time-consuming, dangerous, but it also very physically intensive task to do. Our machine is hoping to change that.
There's no access to live landmines in Canada, so Richard and the boys traveled home to Cambodia to test their first prototype, a diffuser that can cut and melt an explosive.
Going back to Cambodia was a great experience to bring the machine and really give hope to the miners that we met. I truly believe that technology is going to make a difference in landmine clearing process.
They carefully transport the machine to a remote area outside Phnom Penh.
While we're in Cambodia, the two most important things that we want to find out is one, can Dremel penetrate the landmine? And two, which is the most important task, is to determine if our stabilization method will be able to clamp the landmine through the vibration force without detonating the landmine. Detonator fuse is still concave outward. That means even if we use a real landmine, it would not trigger and it would not explode. So that's really, really great news.
A year later, the boys returned to Cambodia with their first excavator. After testing, they learned it has to be lighter and dig deeper than the first. The result? Excavator 2.0. That's the version they're working on today.
So right now we are assembling the machine in Velocity Garage, affiliated with University of Waterloo. And this is where our office is. The machine itself, we actually build it in module. The reason for that is we're actually able to test the module separately before we build the whole machine to make sure everything works well. Integrating electrical is challenging because we use a lot of different motors, a lot of different programs. We start off as a fourth-year design project, and today we are incorporated. We have full-time engineers working with us, so it is an interesting journey from the beginning.
Next, they head outside to try out the device in action.
This is a 3D print simulated landmine that we developed with sensor embedded inside. We are gonna bury it about 15 centimeters down to the ground. Our machine would go about 20 to 25 centimeters under the ground to lift up the landmine.
Okay, I'm gonna power it on.
Once the device anchors firmly into the ground, the drills go to work. The machine's stable is key. In a real-life scenario, one mistake could trigger an explosion.
What's the pound?
1.84. It's been constant the whole time.
Okay, good. We're looking to keep the pressure of the landmine under 10 pounds. Just start lifting.
Pressure's changing, but still good.
What is the weight?
It's actually decreased a little bit.
Our goal is to perfect the excavation process. As long as the landmine is exposed above the ground level, we're good. It's very stable. The number actually does not fluctuate, plus or minus 1 pound, since it's varying until we set it up. That is really good news that we want to see. So for our preliminary testing, this is the best that we could hope for. Next stop is Cambodia.
To test the new prototype on a live landmine, that's Richard's dream.
To be able to accomplish something that you dreamed about 10, 20 years ago, and to actually making a difference for people in Cambodia, but people across the world. For me and my team, this is why we are an engineer.